Hi, Emerson.
Hello.
So what brings you in today?
I'm just coming in today to talk about improving my time management skills.
Okay, so during the session I might be taking notes, so you feel to read something, you can have a look at any time. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's okay.
So what particular aspect of time management you're struggling with?
Well, I'm in summer residency school at the moment, so that's a lot. That's a big workload for me. So it's just trying to manage school, my social life, spending time with my family, and also doing some things for myself, like exercise.
Okay, how it is affecting you?
Well, I'm finding I'm spending too much time on one thing and not enough on the others. I'm putting in a lot of effort into school right now and kind of neglecting some of those other tasks.
And would you like to expand more on what are the multiple things you're juggling with?
So as I'm doing summer residency, it requires us to be on campus for 8 days. And during that time, I'm finding it hard to wake up and do my exercise and go to the gym. I'm also finding it hard to take care of my dog in the way that she needs to be looked after.
Okay.
And I'm just missing out on family events and some family time.
Okay. So you mentioned about your studies. What program are you in?
I'm doing the Master of Counseling at the University of Calgary.
Okay. So how long is the program? How the program looks like?
So it's a 2.5-year program with 2 years coursework. It's online study. There's 2 summer residencies and then there's practicum.
Okay. So what are the likes and dislikes about the program?
I do like that it is online study. I find that flexible in my lifestyle because I do like to travel and it fits in nicely with how I do my schoolwork. But it's strange because that's also a dislike for me because I do also like going on physically onto campus and meeting people and talking face to face and listening in lectures and.
So it sounds like you like the interactive part as well as the online part.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So what at this time is what are the demands of this program that are affecting your time management?
Well, at the moment, it's just I leave my assignments to probably not the last minute, but I should be starting them earlier than I am, and I feel that takes up a lot of my stress because I won't start them on time, and then I'll have to say no to a lot of social things because I have to buckle down and get my assignment because it's due in a couple of days or whatever.
Anything that is preventing you to doing assignments on time?
No, it's just kind of a bit of laziness on my behalf, and just thinking like, oh, it's only the first day of the term. I've got 6 weeks till this is due, and then before I know it, it's a week.
So it sounds like that you feel something inside you is not making you do things at a certain required period of time. Am I hearing it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Emerson, you talk about your education, and I'm curious to know about your family life. You mentioned that because of the increasing time demands of this study, you don't have enough time to your family. So tell me about your family.
So I live with my brother, and he works up in Fort Mac. So I get to see him week on, week off, but somehow we still only see each other probably once a month. And my older brother and sister, who all have children who are my nieces and nephews, I don't get to see them nearly as much as I would like to.
Okay, what is preventing you to meet them in person? Is it the distance or your
It's
time?
it's not the distance. They live just 20 minutes from me. It's just the clashing schedules and me.
Oh.
I should be the one because I don't have kids and I don't have, I'm not working like my sister is and she has 3 kids. I should be the one that's more flexible, but then I leave all my things to the last minute. So when it is her birthday, I have to say, oh, sorry, like I have an assignment due in 4 days, I can't come.
So tell me feelings you have when you miss something important family event.
I feel sad that I've missed like another birthday or something. I know that they feel sad because I get text messages from them saying, oh, you didn't come, or why aren't you coming? So I try and make up for that. Whenever I have time, I'll say like, oh, for your birthday, I'm going to take you out for ice cream. But even that's a struggle to find time.
So it sounds like it's you feel you didn't have a good feeling when you missed something important family event. Am I hearing it right? Okay.
I don't feel
So
good.
how the quality family experience looks like to you?
For me, it would just be spending uninterrupted time with them, them not being on their phones and their iPads or watching TV. So it'd be maybe taking the dog for a walk after dinner and just being in the moment, just talking to them and not having any distractions.
Okay, so it sounds like you want to spend a quality time with them, and at this point, what is stopping you to do that?
At this very point right now, it's mainly school.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's cool. Emerson, you mentioned that you enjoy spending time with your family, and you miss the presence in certain important family events. And you also mentioned earlier about going out with your dog. So now I would like to talk about that. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so which time of the day you go out with your dog for a walk?
Well, she's still in sort of her puppy phase, and she's a bigger dog, so I can't really leave her alone for the day. I find that unfair if I don't wake up early enough just because I'm tired, and she just has to sit for 8 hours by herself in a tiny little living room. So I try and get up early enough, especially with the school residency, to take her for at least an hour before I leave.
And
for school.
how it fits into your current schedule?
It doesn't, it fits, but I wake up and I'm tired and I almost turn my alarm off because I'm like, I just want to sleep for an extra hour before I have to go to school all day. But then I know that's not fair to her, so.
And what feelings you have when you think that you missed just because that you missed the alarm and you didn't woke up at the time at which you're supposed to wake up?
I feel anxiety. I feel like, uh-oh, what is she going to do in the house today? Or like, uh-oh, I'm running late, or it makes me anxious.
And how that anxiety feelings impacts the other schedule of your day?
Well, an anxious morning for me can throw me off a whole day. The rest of my day, I'll just be flustered, and I'll be feeling sorry for myself, and it can just put me in a bad mind frame.
Okay. It sounds like that you do have a good start in the morning with exercise or any time out with your dog is something you value and it is important for you. Am I hearing it right?
Yes.
Okay. So what does the typical scheduled day looks like to you?
So I would wake up, walk my dog, have some breakfast. If I know I'm going to be home studying throughout the day, I know I don't have to take her first thing in the morning, so I might wake up and go to the gym instead. I'll come back. She'll usually get antsy, so I'll have to walk her before I can start studying. And then I'll usually study for the day. I'm not currently working at the moment, so I can have a lot of the day to study. And then usually at night I'll do something social. I'll try and see family or go out with some friends.
And at this time, which things are impeding you to stick to that schedule?
Well, right now I'm kind of throwing everything out the window just to focus on school in the next 4 days and getting my assignments in and getting a good grade. And then I kind of think after school is done, I'll give myself a little bit of relaxation.
So do you think anything you have worked out in these days to trying to stick to that schedule?
I keep getting curveballs thrown at me, but I'm trying hard to get up early to get things done. But usually by the end of the day when I get home, I'm too tired to go out and see anyone, to go to the gym, anything like that. So no, I'm not really scheduling my time too effectively.
So it sounds like that you feel quite overwhelmed at the end of the day after going from university to your home?
Yeah, I'd say that.
And it sounds like that you feel that you don't have enough energy to go out or spend time with your family. Am I hearing it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned that you are planning something after your summer vacation. Okay. So Emerson, so far you have talked about that you are juggling with so many things and you're struggling with time management. You are a full-time student and you missed important family events because of lack of time, and then you don't have enough time for your exercise, going out for a walk with your dog. So yeah, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.